hi Facebook and hi Instagram. I'm new. Lorelai Vega here, also known as Brooke Thorne. Tonight I want to talk about something. And I'm just making an announcement. I know I've been very busy, and I know my fans are like, when is this bitch gonna come out with some, a new piece? Like, I know I've been doing doodles and stuff like that. I've been really trying to make some time for art. I apologize. It's not just I apologize to my fans, like I have to apologize to myself because the creative force inside of me is dying to come out and get something done, like for a fresh season. I have so many unfinished projects and ideas that aren't complete that is driving me crazy, so I have to find some time because growing up being an adult kind of sucks because bills and where you live and eating does come first. But after all that stuff's taken care of, I'm trying to squeeze in some time to, I've been working on my art, but I haven't made a full-fledged project. I have projects in the works, but I still have to, I definitely have to make some time to work on a very serious project. So I've been doing little doodles and things, but I gotta get right with that. But besides that, today I have a topic that has been making me so angry. A lot of things make me angry, so I have to vent and get it out. So if someone say, oh, you're so annoying with your videos, like, fuck off. I say this every time I make a video. I'm so tired of people complaining about me talking about shit. It's like, oh, your life just sucks because you made bad decisions. It's like, bitch, everybody's life sucks. You might have a little extra cash, but a majority of people are sad. So that's why I'm making these videos, because I'm speaking on behalf of them and myself. So not everyone's world is all happy and blissfully ignorant. I keep it real. So it's like, let me talk about this. We have got to stop rating people. I see these things where you rate women and men, like how do they look from 1 to 10 or whatever. And this has been going on most of my life. You know how it's funny how someone's entire life can be mapped out just by the rating of how they look? Like, what their rating is, like, oh, she's a 6, so her life's going to be like this, or he's a 5, so his life is going to be like this. It's a shame that our lives are mapped out based on the way we look. And as badly as people don't want to believe it to be true, it is true in this sick and twisted reality. We are judged every fucking day by the way we look. And sometimes because we look a certain way, we get treated better or worse than others, which is not right. And I'm not saying this for people who, there's nothing wrong with getting your hair done, taking care of yourself, being well groomed. But let's face it, there are women out here that because they have great genetics, they get treated better than a lot of others. I would have to say this, we gotta stop rating people. It's holding folks back. It's hurting people's feelings. This is how I say about rating. Because in my personal experiences, guys have called me ugly. Guys have called me ugly. Guys have called me okay and decent with good hair and makeup. My ex was like that. He's like, oh, you look great some days, and then some days you look like shit. It's like, okay, it hurts my feelings, but what's the point of being hurt? I mean, I'd rather be ugly and have fun than be beautiful and boring, because let's just be honest, I've hung out with popular people before. I try to be popular. It's not that serious. It's actually quite whack. I like to just hang out with regular ass, down-to-earth people. It's not about how you look, because everyone's always about how you look. A woman's whole life is mapped out for her by the way she looks, and that's a fucking shame. That I've done a lot of research, because my whole life I've been struggling with my self-esteem. And at this point, I give zero fucks. I'm getting old. I'm almost close to 30. Like, I just turned 26. This is the last time I'm announcing my age. So if you don't catch it now, you'll never catch it again. I'm about to turn 30, and my whole life I've been having anxiety about where do I stand as far as looks. And I come to the conclusion that I'm a 0, because I give zero fucks. Like, I am a 0. Don't judge me. I'm undefinable. Okay? I might be ugly to some and I might be beautiful to some. I just don't know, and I'd rather not know, because I don't want that information prohibiting me from getting to where I need to be. It's not always about the way you fucking look. We're so obsessed, especially women, We are so obsessed about the way we look because that's how our life is mapped up. Some women get jobs because they look a certain way as opposed to someone busting their ass working hard. It's fucked up. And men too. Some men get treated a little differently and treated a little better than men that work hard every day, grind 9 to 5, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and women won't even give him the time of day and be laughing at him. Oh, his head is mad big and shit like that. And this asshole who looks good, you be like, oh, he's cute and stuff, and he be treating you like shit. Listen, we gotta stop. I mean, you know what? I just come to the conclusion that if I make these videos and address ratchet shit, see, the more you address ratchet shit, the more ratchet it's gonna get. You can't fight stuff like this. People are gonna be people. They're gonna look at you, especially men, because they say men are very visual creatures. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna look at, is she hot or is she not hot? That's just the way it is. It's so bad to the point where a person, their job could be on the line just because of the way they look. And that's when shit gets a little fucked up, because if someone works really hard, it does not matter the way they look. Sometimes some dumb bimbos get chosen over smart women that really work hard. So your whole life, isn't it sad? Like, think about it. Your whole life is determined. And you could be a good-looking person and still have a hard life. I understand that. There are people that look good and struggle and grind just like the rest of us. But the elites, by beauty standards, the best-looking people get better treatment. I don't care if someone says, oh, what statistics prove that? This is the goddamn truth. And I'm going to tell this from a woman's perspective. Rating somebody 0 to 10, keep that shit to yourself, because you don't know whose feelings you hurt. You can't hurt my feelings. I've been told I was ugly without Photoshop and makeup and shit like that. With or without makeup, people have told me that I'm not that great looking. It's just I'm cool as hell. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't, because the more you worry about it, the more you don't have fun in your life. I remember I tried to be popular at one point. I tried to talk to people, be more social, go to events and stuff that I didn't give a fuck about. And I realized this is really boring. Like, and I'm worried about the way I look all the time. Like, this is really whack. What is so great about being popular is so fucking whack. And it's funny, the irony of this shit is I wouldn't say I'm super popular right now, but I am definitely a little bit more popular than I used to be. Not because I'm out here being picture perfect Princess Barbie doll, but I'm doing my art and I'm doing my thing, and for some reason you know what's funny about artists and goth people and like people that were ignored and treated like crap and are outcasts and stuff, later in their life they end up being the very thing that they were against, which is popular. It's like, I'm kind of popular. Like, people have been telling me, like, Brooke, you're kind of popular. I'm like, what? Like, I don't go out. I stay in my room all day and I play Guilty Gear and I play my video games. How the fuck am I popular? Like, no one gave a fuck about me back in the day. But it's like, the very thing you're trying to avoid ends up happening, and there's nothing wrong with being popular. And it's good that folks like myself get to that level, because we need a voice. Like, oh, the perfect 10s and the elitists get a voice just because they got very good genetics. And some of them don't even have good genetics. They have money, they have good doctors, okay? They have good doctors to afford to get that nose injection or that boob job or that chemical peel and stuff like that. Because that stuff, it costs money to look beautiful sometimes. Some people are naturally born beautiful, and some people need a little extra makeup and stuff. But my problem with this whole rating people thing is your looks do determine your path in life, unfortunately, in this world. And you can let it go against you, or you can let it work for you, because there are people that don't want to be defined and they just live, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because people like myself, I don't want to rate myself, and I don't want to know what I'm rated. Okay, from what people told me, I'm like a 6 or a 7 or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even give a fuck. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I'm achieving my goals. I don't care if I'm a 5, 6, 7, or 0. I'm going to achieve my goals regardless of the way I fucking look. Okay? Women get so crushed if a man tells them, oh, well, there's better looking women. Like, it's like a woman is defined by the way she looks. It's devastating. Like, I got to a point of being caught up in this. Because when I was younger, I was about my mind and my soul, mostly my soul and my heart. I was in there, and it wasn't until I tried to embrace this body that I have, because I really didn't think much of it. I'm like, well, whatever, I'm here, and I want to have fun. I want to kick ass. I want action. I want adventure. I want fun. I want to live. Like, I don't want to sit here and worry about being all beautiful and attracting. Who the fuck am I attracting? Most of the men out here are pieces of shit anyway. Like, who am I trying to attract? All this goddamn MAC makeup and hair. And sometimes I'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing all this just to attract some shitty ass guys that don't give two shits about me. What's the point of doing all this? Like, what is it? This is a business. Like, if to me, like, these girls out here getting their hair done and all this shit, trying to meet a mate that has money that can match them. It's like, look, I'm sitting here, I'm like the only dumbass chick out here. Like, I used to be naive and stupid. Like, I was really trying to find love. Isn't that stupid? Everyone's out here trying to get money and get pussy and get laid. And I'm out here in some fairy tale Disney shit. Like, I want to find love. I want a romantic partner. I want someone to love me for me. God damn it. Not just fuck me and play video games with me. Can someone fucking love me? Like, I mean, God. And then I got that serious reality check. Like, hey, Brooke, guess what? A lot of guys don't like you like that. They just want to bang you. And it's like, it's a sad-ass thing. But it's like, and then that goes back to the whole rating you thing. It's like, we are judged by the way we look. And honestly, I miss those days when I was a kid and I didn't have to really worry about perverts and people sending me dick pictures. God, I mean, can someone please explain this to me? That's so insulting to me. It's like I explained in my other video, I'm an artist, not a fucking hoe, okay? Stop sending me pictures of your dick. It's disgusting anyway. Do you want me to take your dick and draw some nasty-ass syphilis and shit on it? Because I will end you. I will disgrace you on Facebook. Stop sending me that whack shit. As soon as I got on Instagram, see, Facebook's not even that ratchet. I'm surprised. I was expecting stuff like that on Facebook, because no one on my Facebook page has ever sent me something like that. As soon as I got on Instagram, like about 2 people sent me dick pictures. Not really a dick picture. One was a dick picture and one was of this guy, and his body was nice. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, yo, you can say hi, good afternoon. Like, this shit is getting ratchet out here. But part 2 of why. I'm off topic again. I have that really bad tendency, but I'm gonna get back into, it's funny how your life is mapped out by the way you look, part 2.